Hey guys, Christina here. I have a bunch of prep work to do today. It's kind of a prep day. I'm just gonna get my kids some lunch and then I have about 4.5 to 5 hours to get as much on my list as I can done. I thought I'd just kind of show you some of the prep I do each week. Some of it's more like every month, but some of like the vegetable stuff is every week. So I'll show you what list I have right now. So this is my list that I need to do. See how many we can get through in about 5 hours, but first I just gotta make the kids some quick lunch. So while we're having chicken nuggets and pierogies real quick, I grabbed 2 butter to thaw from the freezer and some bananas that we had previously frozen because I didn't do it last night. And now I'm gonna grab our bread machine and get a loaf of bread going. So I just put water, butter, a little bit of salt, chia seeds, hemp flour, it's honey, powdered milk, and then whole wheat flour and the yeast. Our bread machine's kind of finicky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it will fall. So we'll see how it does today. Either way, we get enough that we can eat from. My kitchen's dark, but there we go. So that will take about 3 hours. So while the oven is hot, I'm gonna go ahead and do 1 giant pan, I'll show you in a minute, of pancakes. So we got these at Costco. And usually I make pancake batter myself, but this one is just so much easier to just add. I do almond milk, and we have bananas and blueberries, but it's got a higher protein content, so it helps keep the kids full. And it's not bad. One of these boxes lasted us a month last time. Each little bag in there does about 2 breakfasts for us, and then I put extra in the freezer. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those started so they can go in as soon as the chicken nuggets come out of the oven. So I've got all the pancake mix on the sheet pan, so it's banana whole wheat pancakes. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some blueberries on it. I found the fastest way to do this is to use my hand, but without it staining, is to use a glove. I'll put those on real quick and get it in the oven. It's really loud in here, but here you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the oven. It will kind of, as it rises, bake the blueberries right into it. It'll be done in about 20 minutes. So next up are these raisin bran muffins. They actually have honey and applesauce, banana. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep these apples so that as soon as the pancakes are done, these muffins can go in. I'm gonna make a double batch. So the pancakes are done. This one really shrunk. I don't know if there wasn't as much flour or ingredients in that packet, but it shrunk. So I'm gonna let that cool a bit and then cut that up. I've got the bran muffins here, the bran that I use, ready to be scooped out and to go into the oven. So while the muffins are cooking, I got a whole bunch of zucchini, more than this, for under $2. And it's been in the fridge a week. It took me a while to get to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and shred it. I'm gonna use some of it today and freeze the rest of it. So the muffins have come out. Just gonna let them cool down a bit. Let's see, I need to separate them to get them out. Some really yummy breakfast muffins here. Just gonna cut those up in a sec. And this is all the zucchini grated. So I'm gonna put some aside for dinner tonight. We're having spaghetti. I'm gonna probably just make 1 batch of muffins, I think zucchini muffins, and then I'm going to freeze the rest of this. So the quickest way I found is to use a pizza cutter to cut this into squares. Really fast and simple, and then I can freeze it easily too. So this one, because the ends are pretty thin, I just divided it into 24. So I will get those ready to freeze now. So I just divide the pancakes into 2 bags because it's 2 meals. And then I just get it out the night before and it will thaw overnight for the kids. And there's 2 breakfasts for them. So I just use permanent marker to write on here. I'm gonna do them in 1 cup, packed like 1 cup in each. I know, I never spell zucchini right. I don't even know if that's right. Without the liquid. That way I can just take out, if I need for pasta or soup, I can just take 1 cup out, or if I want to bake, I can take 2 cups out. So I'm just going to put them flat like this until they freeze. Thought while I'm out here, I'll give you a quick look at our freezer. We went to Costco earlier this week and just got a Superstore order 2 days ago, so our freezer is pretty full right now, but with 7 people, it will empty really fast. I do have, this is an apple pie. I've got 3 freezer meals here. So I'm not planning to do any more big freezer meals because that's kind of a good amount for us. This is apple butter. This is like a gravy, mushroom gravy. We have so much rhubarb. Yeah, that's all rhubarb in here. So that's a look at kind of what our freezer looks like when it is almost full. I'm gonna put a few more muffins and stuff and waffles maybe. And that is gonna be full and last us weeks. So all those zucchinis gave me 2 cups for the freezer, 2 cups for the muffins I made, and about 1.5 cups left. I'm just straining it, that I'll put in our pasta sauce for dinner. These muffins are out and just cooling down. I'm gonna give the pans a quick wash, and the chocolate zucchini muffins are ready to go in. My kids are being so loud. So far the bread has risen okay. It's got an hour left, so we'll see if it falls or not. Okay, if you don't have a muffin scoop, you need to get one, because seriously, it makes making muffins so much easier, even when it's like a drippy batter like this. So much easier than trying to use a spoon. So I've got waffles and salads left. I think I'm gonna do the salads next. We're having like a salad with dinner. I know I need to, probably better to see my face. I need to film a meal, like a week of meals. One day I'll do that. We're having meatballs with spaghetti for dinner. I need to make a side salad for that. And then tomorrow for lunch we're having baked potato and we need a side salad for that. And my kids really like salads, so I need to make like 1 salad for that. And then tomorrow night we're having Big Mac salad for dinner, which it's kind of a weird salad. There's like ground beef and toasted, what are those called? Sesame seeds and cheese in it, pickles. It sounds weird, but it's actually pretty good. So I need to make big salads for that. So essentially I need to make 2 salads. I'm gonna do that next. But first I need to wash all these dishes. There's the timer for the muffins. So I've got carrots, peppers, cucumbers, and tomatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and fill these, and then I will wash the lettuce and let it cool down. And then I'm actually gonna do the lettuce here. I'm gonna do some dinner prep too. Some mushrooms, some spinach, some cilantro, and I need to get onion out too, actually, onion and garlic, and then dinner will be prepped as well. So I've got these 2 with the, what is that lettuce called? Iceberg lettuce in there. We don't usually buy iceberg lettuce, but it came in our good food box. So put half in there. Once the romaine has been dried and chopped, those 2 salads will be done. I've got the veggies prepped for dinner. We've got onion, carrot, cilantro, spinach, zucchini, and mushroom. I've got some garlic, and then I'll just add some canned tomatoes we did in the summer, as well as like a jar of spaghetti sauce with the meatballs and spaghetti. And then these muffins are out. They are just cooling down. These have white sugar in them, so these are like little snacks. So I'm gonna freeze those, except one broke while I was taking it out, so had to eat it, right? Of course. Got muffins for breakfast. We'll have these with some yogurt and applesauce, and then the rest are going in the freezer. There's about 4 more meals worth in here. And these muffins are so good. They are so delicious, and they're bran, really healthy for you. The bread has 2 minutes left on it. It didn't quite rise that much, but it didn't fall either, so that'll be okay. 1 minute left on that. So here's how the bread turned out. I'm actually gonna let the bread machine cool down and make another loaf, because then I can stick it in the freezer and stay ahead. Sometimes I forget to make the bread, and it takes 3 hours to make bread, so I'm gonna do that. So the only thing left I have are waffles, but I think I'm gonna wait on that. I know I'll have time at the end of the week on Friday to make waffles, so I think I'm gonna wait. I have a few other things I need to do before I make dinner, including help my husband. He is putting up the Christmas lights today. It was like -20 without the wind chill a week ago, and now it's above 0, so we're taking advantage of that. I'm gonna go help him. I'm also just tired. I don't know. Anyone else dealt with like dizzy spells? I've been having them for about a month, and I just feel so tired and dizzy, so I'm calling it done. But at least prep is done for a few days. The breakfast will be for a few weeks, but the veggies I'll have to do again in a few days. My Kids just seem to want to eat all the time. Funny how that happens. But thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I hope this finds you having a great day. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. As always, take care. Bye.